Hey fans, it is a Sips and Larry Mangenje from Fanzone. Larry, news is coming that Nees has been sacked. What are your thoughts on this?
Well, I think it was an overdue decision. Obviously, look, this is the national team. You cannot expect such a record. You cannot expect football stakeholders to be pleased with the coach who they won only two of his 16 matches in charge. So, easy decision for Ziva, the right one, I feel, at a very, very critical stage of this team.
But he's qualified for AFCON, something we hadn't done in quite a long time. And even still, the draw against Bafana, there was some heart, there was a bit of shape there. Is this really justified? And what about sacking him before the end of his contract? Is it really going to help the Warriors in AFCON?
Look, the reality is AFCON qualification is basic here in Zimbabwe. Remember, we have qualified for AFCON 5 times. This is the sixth time we're taking part in the continental extravaganza. So AFCON qualification is basic in Zimbabwe. As a matter of fact, he is the one who has never coached at AFCON. So it's not something that we can benchmark him on because AFCON qualification is basic. We've qualified for AFCON with local coaches. So I think it's the right decision by Zifa because if you look at it, contrary to popular belief, let me actually read the statement published by Zifa on the time that he was appointed. Michael Nees was appointed on the 30th of July 2024, and this is the statement released by Zifa. The Zimbabwe Football Association is delighted to announce the appointment of Michael Nees as the new head coach of the Zimbabwe senior men's national soccer team, the Warriors. The 57-year-old German will lead the Warriors in their quest. This is the most important part. The 57-year-old German will lead the Warriors in their quest for success in the AFCON 2025 as well as the FIFA 2026 World Cup qualifiers. You understand? So, contrary to popular belief, Michael Nees' mandate was not only to qualify for AFCON, it was to also succeed in the World Cup qualifiers because he came on board at a time when there was realistically still a chance for Zimbabwe to compete for a place at the global extravaganza.
So he's obviously been sacked. There needs to be someone new. Do you think Zifa has obviously thought about someone? Maybe there might be rumors of Caetano Tembo. Who do you think is going to now step in to fill the boots? Because you can't just sack a coach and obviously not replace him. I'm assuming that Magwizi and his team, they've done some foreground, they've done some research. From your own thoughts, opinions, your own speculation, remember these are just our opinions, who's going to be next, or who do you think should be next up to fill the boots?
Well, what I can attribute with certainty is that they're going to appoint a local coach.
You think so?
Yes, that I can say with certainty. They are definitely going to appoint a local coach to take the team to AFCON. But Caetano Tembo, I'm not so sure about that. To be honest, I think it's a bad idea. That would be a big mistake on the part of Ziva because look, we're looking at a coach whose record in South Africa is not that impressive. We are also looking at a coach who has never coached at the international stage. So throwing him into the fray 2 months before the AFCON qualifiers, bad idea for me. I think he would still do good as an assistant coach, not at the helm.
But you can say the same for all of the coaches. Every single coach is going to be thrown into the fray 2 months before AFCON. The saving grace is that they've just announced Zifa that they're going to be two warm-up matches against Algeria and Qatar. So some decent opponents. But yeah, let's see what happens with this new coach selection. Guys, let us know your thoughts in the comments. And that's Sips and Larry on the Michael Nees topic.